The next report is 6.1, enrollment of non-resident students. I would like to take just a 5-minute break, and we'll come back at 7:26.
It's pretty clear why we didn't have public comment. They wanted a nice cheer for us session. Lawrence Times, you guys aware that Shannon Kimball got called out for being a liar today? Shannon, are you going to comment at all on the fact that you lied about those emails and voicemails? No? I'd call that slander, guys. When you stand up on a dais like this and you say a bunch of untrue shit. I call that slander, defamation. Kind of hard to do when people do Cora requests and send them to us. I do have a legitimate question about those policies you read out, Gordon. You said that if I had a sign, I'd be thrown out. How come I wasn't thrown out? Do you not understand that that creates problems with your policies when we can't understand exactly what you're going to enforce and what you're not? I got a sign. How come I didn't get thrown out, Gordon? You can't answer a question asked to you in a polite manner?
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
Yeah, I said Gordon about how many times?
Well, that's not my name.
G.R. Gordon Ross?
That is my name.
What the hell is your name, sir? Do you want to play the game? That's fine. Mr. Vice President, does that make you feel better? Mr. Vice President, how come I didn't get thrown out with my sign?
You called me Gordon. That's not my name. That's why I didn't respond.
Okay, and you could have told me exactly what your name was. I apologize, Mr. Vice President. Now my question remains, you read in your policy that I would be thrown out if I had this sign. How come I haven't been thrown out?
Choice.
Choice? So you just enforce your policies depending on how you feel that night? Is that how it works?
I'm not in charge of the meeting, Michael.
But is that how it works?
I'm not in charge.
Because it's creating a problem for us out here when you guys don't enforce your policies evenly and fairly and across the board. Creates a lot of confusion, wouldn't you think? When somebody comes in and I hear the rules read out that says a sign will be thrown out of here, and I stand here for an hour and a half with a sign and you don't throw me out. How come? Are your rules just for you to be reading and not enforcing?
I'm not in charge of the meeting, Michael.
So why are you guys reading rules that you don't enforce and then enforcing other rules that are unconstitutional? Why is that? You literally said that if I had this sign, I'd be thrown out. How about you, Crazy Ann Costello? Any comments on why I can have this sign here? Bob, can you help me? How come it is that I can have this sign here when he reads a policy that says I can't and that I would be thrown out? And how are we supposed to know what policies we are supposed to follow and what policies we're not? Can you understand the legitimacy of that question? Okay. So where are we at here? It really feels like the board's policies are being enforced unfairly and targeted, different things like that. So why is it tonight you read a policy that says I'll be thrown out? You just made a choice, is that right? Just made a choice. It's the board's choice.
Well,
whether...
the policy didn't say if you had a sign, you'd be thrown out.
No, the policy said that if you had a sign, you'd be asked to leave or have to leave the sign outside. I've had the sign in here for an hour and 45 minutes now, however what time it is. Nobody's asked me to leave. So are you not enforcing your policies? Or is that a Kelly question? Kelly, are you enforcing? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I can't hide.